Working with the calibre of actors that we had, you almost forget you're technically involved. Almost everything melts away and the true drama of what you're there for sings.
Black Doves is a spy thriller set in the present day, which then flips back and forth to the past. We wanted to make this look like something that you haven't seen and try to be a bit more braver with the colours.
London has been photographed, many times before, but how can we give it some form of a look? As always, every show wants to be unique to that story. It has to feel Christmas because it takes place over that time, but we can give it our own darker, bleaker side.
We wanted deep colours, rich colours like greens, reds, yellows, oranges, all dotted around us. That gives the audience look at something and go, it's a bit colourful as well, not the norm. And you try and implement it in areas that you know you can use. Some bits you can't get away with that because you go, well, that just looks a bit too out of reach for the location you're at.
Once we've established that we were going to go spherical, it was then how do we create the low contrast look that will then lend itself to a London that hasn't been seen before. And then Charlie Todman said that he had a set of large format spherical glass, which they had tinkered with. I'd shot a couple of projects on Primos, and that glass is just really solid. And I believe that the Panaspeeds are the large format version of that. I wanted it to not be as sharp, just to try and get it more soft on the edges so that London could have a lower contrast look, so that the centre of the frame could allow those characters to breathe within the frame. I wanted to get that big medium format image so that the characters can be separated from their background.
Sometimes I'd rather light the background up and have the person silhouetted against the bright background and then fill them in than having all of these big backlights hitting people from behind and makes it look a bit too artificial. We was having these sort of conversations because you fall into the norm about a lot of things and you're trying to change it. Let's not have a field, let's only have a key. Let it go a bit moodier, a bit more darker.
My mantra is to be as natural as possible. Apart from a couple of scenes at the end of the autumn where we got a good autumn light, it was the standard grey blue hue that you kind of get in London, and with a combination of filters and grading, I was hoping that to kind of give a bit of warmth back into a Christmas London.
Once you start having that rapport with a DOP, your job is to make him look good by getting everything done in time and the sort of look and feel and tone that he spoke to you about before we even started the job. So you're trying to get it all in your head, what he's actually imagining.
Brandon's always tinkering away at offering up something new that he brings on set, so it's been a very collaborative and creative relationship.
With Mark, because we've been with each other for so long, he knows I know what he's already thinking, so you're already getting it done, which gives him more time to spend with the director, art department, not worry about the lighting side of things.
He's looked after me for a good 12 years. He's adapted over that 10-year period to technology. So we've gone from Taboo, where it was still incandescent light bulbs, how do we make that work, all the way through to, now we're looking at pretty much a full LED show on Doves.
We are massively into the old sustainability. So the premises was we're going to go LED with every location we go to. It's not just about the LED light, it's about powering that LED light. So we want to make sure we've got enough batteries, bigger batteries that are going to power that light. Panalux had all that.
We as an audience see many things. It'll be interesting to see how Black Doves marries on that stage. Is there some quality that we as professionals have given that to allow that story to be told?